What up, Dokkaners? We are going to be doing the New Year's step-up summons for the Carnival banner. Don't do what I do. Do not try this at home. After having done the Dokkan Festival summons, I can safely say, I don't think it's worth it. And yeah, that can be said for anybody who gets shafted, but when you look back after these summons, well, go back to watch that video. And after you see those summons, you'll understand, even with the upside, which is, you know, depending on who you are, can be, you know, negotiated. Having spent 200, 400, 600 stones to finish 1, 2, or 3 cycles respectively, in my opinion, is not worth it, considering how close we are to a new realm of power that will transcend all of this. Not all of it, but most of it. And I just don't think that this is worth going at most more than a cycle. If you really want to do this, I think you can go 1 cycle, but doing that on both is already pushing it depending on who you are. If you want to finish the summons on both banners all the way through, you would be spending 200 per cycle 3 times each. So 600 on this one, 600 on that one. That's 1200 stones. Not worth it for a collection of talent like this, when the 11th anniversary will dwarf 99% of this. Not 99, 95, 94, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's worth summoning that way. So because of that, I'm going to do my summons now, so that you can watch and maybe live vicariously through these summons, sort of get your summoning fix out of the way, and that way it will help maybe deter you from actually doing this. Also, the equips, not really worth it. They are not game-changing equips, but I will say, as far as which equips are best, you should honestly go through each one and then look at the character that you are trying to get the equip for, see what the equips are currently on that character, weigh this based on your other characters, and then decide which ones you want. TLDR, I would say probably the characters that have the biggest stat boost upside would probably be the best ones to invest in these equips if you are doing it, just because, like, for example, if a character has a target focus effect where they gain 10,000% defense, then a 900 defense buff will make a substantial difference, right? Or a character that does long form stacking, someone like Namek Vegeta, those types of characters will thrive from these extra potent stat buffs. Broly, for example, Carnival Broly would probably be one of the biggest beneficiaries of these custom equips, but he's already had those when he released, because during this entire 10th anniversary run, we were given special equips for these characters. So going from a level 8 defense to a level 9 defense, yeah, it's a difference, and it makes a difference long term, but is it worth summoning just to get that? I don't think so. Don't summon on this if you're doing it for the equips. Do it because you genuinely want to get these characters. That being said, I think this is a better valued banner than this one, but I'm going to go ahead and do these summons anyway. So we're going to do all 3 steps right now, and let me just go ahead and review just to make sure everything is exactly the same. Oh, there's one thing I want to show you guys on social media. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let me do that first. Let me show you guys that first. There's something cool that they did on social media that I want to point out. Well, first of all, before we talk about the cool stuff, let's talk about the dumb stuff. These guys dropped this at 5 p.m. 5 p.m., which was not before, it was before the actual release. So again, W Dokkan intern for scheduling it at the wrong time. So they give us a little infographic about what's going on and all that stuff, yada yada. That's not the cool part. This one's actually kind of the neat part. So what you can do if you are summoning, go to the social media post, pause, just click on it, and then see what you get. And then let's see if you can actually get those characters in your summons. So I'm going to click. Actually, this is the Dokkan Festival, and I already did this. You know, actually, this is kind of freaky true. I pulled Yamcha. What's funny is I pulled Yamcha in the step 2 summon. No, in the slot 2. I got Namek Vegeta a bunch of times. I did get the Beerus, and I got both versions of the Kid Goku. I never got this guy, though. So that's my Dokkan Festival one. Here's the Carnival one. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm getting Wakanda Vegeta. I'm getting Jiren. I love him. Getting tournament. Dude, I'm getting tournament power. I like it. I'm getting 18 in the Ginyus and Champa and Pikkon. All right. Well, none of these guys are game changers, but it is what it is. So now looking at this, step 20 gives us one of these characters guaranteed. More banner units. Okay. So I would say among these, 18 would be better. The Piccolo is good, and the Pan. And Vegeta's also good. They're all good. I mean, honestly, they're all pretty useful. I would say probably the least helpful would be Champa and Spopovich. And maybe Chi-Chi. Okay. And then the next step, 30 Dragon Stones. We're getting a yellow coin. Is it yellow coin LR? I forget. Is Jiren Carnival? No, he's a... I don't remember. I just remembered. Okay. Whatever. All these guys are in there. Oh, God. Broly? Ugh. Ugh. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna forever hate this guy after what happened. If you don't know, go look through my YouTube shorts. You'll see what happened. Okay, so step 3, we can get one of the carnivals. We got Broly, KFC, Tien, Pikkon, Gohan, Piccolo, Fusion, Zamasu. Oh, they're kind of mixing it. Yeah, you know what? No. Jiren is carnival. Now that I remember, Jiren is carnival because they're throwing in yellow coins in here as well. We got Legends Fest, Godku hit in here. Vegeta? Okay. And then step 4, you have the awakened versions. You throw back Jiren, Cell Max, these guys. Okay, step 5, Broly, KFC, Tien, Pikkon. Nope. That's just a big fat nope. That's it. It's just a big fat nope. Don't do it. Yeah, I don't. No. Nope. 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 All I can say? Nope. Don't do this to yourself. Yo, man. Okay. Wait, was that a blue coin? Did I just get a blue coin? Also, I am on a new device, and I am now not sure if the audio is louder than usual. If the audio is louder than my usual summons, let me know. And if there's any visual issues, do let me know, because I am now on the new phone. I knew I was gonna get this guy. Mother. I knew that was gonna happen. I hate it. Alright, so this is step 3. Step 3, Gohan. This guy is not even relevant. Not at all. Not at all. Oof. That Gohan is... yikes. Also, they are offering a $25 pack in-game for 120 stones, 25 US dollars. And they're selling it 3 times. Again, for you dolphins. On top of the $7 New Year's pack that gives you the box space, the rainbow link skill orbs and whatnot. There's no stones in there, but it's just that. You know. I don't really talk about stone deals too much, but just because it's New Year's, I wanted to. Oh, that's very. It's a weird feeling pulling the. Oh, it was okay. It was a carnival coin that we got. It's weird pulling them at their LR because it was like a silhouette right as I pulled them. That was weird. Okay, so this is step 5, final step for the first cycle. Broly. Okay, we got trash can and hey, we got Broly. I actually clicked and it took a while. So if you're doing the summon and on the 9th step, when you're clicking it, if it takes a second or 2, that's a sign that you pull Broly, I think, because it needs to think to process just how much is going on here. I got Broly, let's go. Yeah, we are getting carnival coins. We are not getting blue coins. Sorry. I have a new screen protector that's a privacy screen protector. So like at an angle, it's harder to see. So the carnival coin looked like a blue coin. Anyway, we are now on cycle number 2. So let's go through this 2 more times and then we are done. Again, don't do it. Don't do it. Trash can. Okay. You might argue it's worth it for the coins. No, it's not. No, it's not. The best characters to come out of this are probably the ones that you are aiming to give those custom equips for. But remember, those characters already have some pretty decent equip, courtesy of the missions that they had back when they initially released. And I'm guessing most of y'all watching were probably around and at least did those. If you're brand new, that's a different story. But if you're brand new, you should also be saving up for the 11th anniversary. It's all one big fat catch-22. Hey, got Broly again. That's good. I can put more copies into my TUR. And I got Legends Fest Godku hit. You know what I think they should also do? If they're trying to make these banners more satisfying of an experience, they should also let you double up on crazy animations. For example, I'm summoning on this, and there are a set of headline characters. If I manage to pull more than the one, then besides, like, let's just say they throw in a Zeno animation. On top of the Zeno animation, I also get a Goku Black Rift. That would also be kind of cool. Because, like, look, I just got 2 characters guaranteed. Pretty dope. Actually, that Vegeta's also... He's also a headliner. I don't know where we are. I think this is step 5. I think the last... let me see. Let me go back. I think we're on step 4. Step 4 is where we had the Ginyu Force. Step 5, yes. Ginyu Force is not part of the step 5 finale. KFC or Broly, that's all I need. Okay, Piccolo, that's for number 9, and here is the finale. Give me Tien, actually, I wouldn't mind that. Ugh, that's the one guy I don't need. I was just gonna say all of them are good, because PyCon has also got any more copies, except for this nerd. All right, that is it for that second set. Final set underway. So far, it has not been worth it. Okay, you know what? I can't say that. I can't say that. Actually, I pulled a couple of Brolys, and Broly is really good. So, ironically, this has been a better set of summonings than my Dokkan Festival. But, when we look back, 600 stones down, I pulled 3 Brolys. No other unit that I've pulled has been a game changer. Nobody. Ginyu Force? Nope. Banner unit like Pan's sort of a game changer, sure, because that helps like bolster GT heroes. But I haven't pulled anybody else that is a game changer. No. 600 stones for 3. I mean, you know what? 600 stones for 3. That's actually not bad. That's okay. That's okay. Broly is a one-trick... I don't want to call him a one-trick pony. He's a long-form content master. But, like, long form. So, he's a Festival of Battles killer. Was that worth the 600 stones? You tell me. Also, I just learned that Legends called that baby Trunks Parasitism Trunks. I didn't know that. I was about to call him Parasite Trunks. But we got PyCon. Let's go. I need more copies of PyCon. Thank you. And what is this? Stop with this little brat. This is the one guy I don't need. What was that? Stage 3? Yeah. All right, 2 more. 2 more. And then it's going to revert back to the double rates banner. Do not summon on the double rates. If you even get to the point where you see that, that should be a stopping point. Double rates on a banner that features 20 plus characters is not double rates. I mean, it is, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not as good as it seems. If anything, it just means you're going to pull a ton more SSRs and they're all going to be the wrong one. That's so weird. That's so weird. I thought that was some new animation for a second. That's so weird. All right, final one. Anybody but Gohan, Piccolo, please. Literally any of them. I have a 20% chance of being mad. I have an 80% chance of being happy. What do you think is going to happen? pause right now. Is the 20% being mad gonna happen, or is the 80% being happy gonna happen? The law of the 2L dictates that when you ask for something, it will work out exactly opposite. Don't do it. Okay. General Blue. Oh God. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Icon. And that wraps up these summons, and now double rates. I feel dirty. Even for a whale like me, who summons a ton, this feels so wrong. It's just, ugh. I can never undo this. Okay. So now we picked all that stuff up, just like I did in the other video. Really the answer boils down to the same thing. Which characters are worth getting equips for? TLDR, long form content units, Broly, Namek Vegeta, characters like that. Also, characters who have tremendous stat boosting potential in their abilities. Someone like LR Frieza, when he uses his target focus effect, he gets a bunch of attacks every time he's getting smacked, right? That would be a certain place where giving an attack equip would be pretty good. So it depends on that. It also depends on which equips you currently have equipped to the character. Assuming most of you have all of the equips that were given to these guys once they first came out, you'll find that these additional ones are not that much better. So it's not worth getting those for very small incremental increases over giving a character who has no good equips something better. I would personally suggest do that. Give other characters more powerful custom equips starting from scratch than giving someone who already has something good. So if I have to choose between like Broly, is this the Broly? Or Ribrianne Kakunsa? Okay, that's a terrible example. That is a terrible example. What's another unit that does like crazy stuff? Ultimate Gohan? Man, I don't know. Just look at them all and figure it out. Oh, Cellmax. Cellmax is a good one. So Broly or Cellmax, I'd probably give it to Cellmax because Broly already got some great equips when he came out. So I rest my case. It'll take some time. It'll be annoying to go back and forth, but honestly, ultimately it's the best decision. But if you can't decide at all, just wait. You got 35 days. That's not to say that this is going to be usable for anything else. It's not. It's only going to be usable for this, but I'm just saying you have plenty of time to think it over, talk amongst your friends, ask other content creators if they have a differing opinion, and maybe you can come up with a more satisfying decision for yourself. But all in all, after doing all the step-ups, you will get a total of 12 of these, meaning you can buy 6 sets of equips. Don't do it. Don't summon. I feel so dirty. I gotta go take a shower. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments, did you summon on the Carnival side of the New Year step-ups? If so, how did your summons go? How many cycles did you do? How many stones did you spend? How many stones do you have? How many characters did you get? Give me the highlights, the lowlights, all that good stuff. And let me know which equips you went for in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly, and Happy New Year.